According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or the NOAA, scientists believe that 80 million metric tons of plastic entered the ocean in 2010. That is the weight of 90 aircraft carriers. That statistic merely emphasizes the fact that there is a plastic issue surrounding our globe right now. By using reusable water bottles, you can help save the planet and reduce the amount of plastic that ends up in the ocean while also saving money. It is important to realize the full effect of the plastic issue that our society faces today in order to realize why one must use reusable water bottles instead of disposable plastic ones. According to the NOAA, plastic does not decompose. Because of this, plastic can harmfully affect our ecosystems and marine wildlife and kill animals over the course of a year, an extensive amount. It is important that we don't use plastic as to not affect these ecosystems negatively. In an article written by The Guardian, it explains that 1 million plastic bottles are bought around the globe every minute, and that number is projected to drop by 20% by 2021. That's only a couple months away. The plastic issue is extremely immense, and the fact that there is that many people and that much plastic water bottles being bought every minute is just amazing and astounding. Furthermore, a water bottle with a volume of 3.79 liters has approximately 82% of its plastic that is non-degradable, according to a paper published in the Journal of Environmental Microbiology Reports. 82% of a 3.29 liter water bottle is non-degradable. It can't be decomposed. This is an immense statistic and just further emphasizes the effect of one singular water bottle's effect on the ecosystem. Because of all these different things, plastic is obviously an issue that is affecting society today and needs to be addressed by using reusable water bottles instead of the disposable plastic ones. According to an article by Biofriendly Planet, a major benefit to reusable water bottles is that they are still recyclable. Yes, plastic water bottles can be recyclable, but the good thing is with these reusable ones, you can recycle them as well. So whilst they are more sustainable, they are also recyclable at the end of their lifetime over the course of like 10 or 15 years when you have to get a new one. This is extremely important and a major benefit that goes along with reusable water bottles. Furthermore, an article published by Lafayette College states that in the US alone, 1.5 million barrels of oil are used annually in production of plastic bottles. And if not used for water bottles, they could be used to fuel 100,000 cars. This statistic is so important. If reusable water bottles were used instead of plastic bottles, that amount of oil could be used to fuel another industry that also harmfully affects the society and the globe. Because of this, you would kill two birds with one stone by reducing the amount of oil used in the car industry and also reducing the amount of oil used in the plastic industry, holistically benefiting our society today. Furthermore, found in an article published by ProTech Plumbing, in a Penn State University study, they found that the average American saved $1,236 a year if they used a reusable water bottle instead of a plastic one. This just goes to show that it goes farther than just environmental effects. It can also help you financially. This is extremely important to recognize because a lot of people buy regular plastic water bottles instead of reusable ones, thinking that it is more expensive to buy a reusable one, when in the reality is that buying a reusable one is ultimately cheaper than using a regular plastic bottled water every single day. Now, a lot of people like to say that bottled water is cleaner than the tap water they would be putting into their reusable water bottle. Now, that's not really true. For instance, the same article published by Biofriendly Planet states that the bottled water is tested 4 times less for microbes or pollutants than tap water. It's completely against what everybody thinks. It is in fact dirtier and less tested than tap water that you'd be putting into a reusable water bottle. So at the end of the day, it's healthier for you too. That same article claims that water bottles contain chemicals like antimony that can result in reproductive issues, breast cancer, asthma, and dizziness. Not only is it tested less, because the plastic it's being kept in is so toxic, it can cause a myriad of health issues for the person drinking out of the bottle. This is extremely important in getting people to convince to use reusable water bottles, as they are more beneficial to a person rather than just plastic water bottles, regardless of the environmental impact it has. Bottled water, regardless of the plastic it's kept in, is typically just less filtered tap water anyway, according to an article written by the NRDC. It is just the same type of water you'd be drinking anyway, just less filtered and less maintained. This is just another reason why reusable water bottles are so much more beneficial, because they're cheaper, and at the end of the day, you're drinking healthier, cleaner water for yourself and benefiting yourself holistically. All of these factors, the environmental impact reduction, the financial ability to maintain yourself over the course of a year rather than having to buy multiple water bottles per day, and the fact that the water is cleaner and better for you regardless, just goes to show that reusable water bottles are very imperative to a healthy lifestyle and to benefiting the globe holistically speaking. All of these things combined make it clear to see that a reusable water bottle is necessary for a good lifestyle and for the world to move on and for climate change to be reduced. Thank you.